we like to say that mindsets is the stories you build around what you see out there in the world. We like to say that we human beings build stories all the time. We build stories. So what becomes problematic is that we see something in the world, we build a story around it, and then what we do is we believe the story because it is our story, so it has to be true. But then what's most problematic is that we forget that we have told ourselves a story. And then we believe, we walk around thinking that what the story we tell is what's true about the world. And then, of course, other people tell themselves different stories because they come from a different background, they make different interpretations, they have different values, what's important to me, and they come to different conclusions. What we like to teach and to help people become aware of is that it's not about the stories are not a problem. What is a problem is the forgetfulness of the stories. So if we remind each other that they're all stories, then we can enter a conversation with a spirit of curiosity, with a spirit of awe. Oh, look, well, we disagree. So tell me more. How do you come to this conclusion? Whereas if I am certain about my story, I will, and you disagree with me, Tim, I will spend our meeting try to convince you that, of course, you know, I'm right and you're wrong. And of course, you will try to do the same because you are right and I'm wrong. And then that will get us stuck like this. If we can remind ourselves that they're all stories, then we can become curious about your story and you can become curious about my story. And together we can build a narrative that integrates and transcends the stories. But it's so simple and yet so elusive to be able to remember in the moment, in the heat of the moment, that you are just telling a story and that the story could be grounded or the story could be unhelpful for what you're trying to accomplish. And this work on mindsets and behaviors is once you become aware of the stories and how do you want to react once you realize it's you have a certain narrative, then you can build different behaviors on how to listen to each other, how to engage in a difficult conversation, how to give feedback, which is something that happens all the time in our clients. You know, all our clients do is communicate with each other one way or another, one-to-one, one-to-many, in meetings, in town. If you change the way you communicate and you change the way you make decisions and you change the way you commit to each other, that will change our culture. But it's not possible, we believe, if you don't act on the stories that we built, which is the mindsets.